Hello?
Hello, is this John?
Yes.
John, this is Dustin Wellness from KMSU Radio. How are you doing?
Hi, Dustin.
Is this a good time to speak with you today?
You want to talk to Randy and I? Or just Lahey?
Well, I guess whoever's available.
Yeah, we're driving along the 401. Just wait, I'll put you on speaker.
Okay.
All right. You want to talk to Lahey or Dunsworth or Randy or Roach?
We could do a little of everything, I guess, if there's time. Or
Go, Dustin. You're the maestro. Make it happen.
Well, first of all, I guess we wanted to kind of get your sense. Well, I'll introduce you to my co-host, Ton, before we get started here.
Hey there, how you doing, guys?
We're good.
This is great. This is I'm loving this. This is a beautiful culmination of my life right here. Lahey and Randy, this is I'm a huge fan of you guys.
Yeah, well, you know, it's the culmination of your life, so rest in peace, my son. You know, sometimes there's bands that are big and sometimes there's bands that are small, but as long as you have the switch for speed 1, 2, or 3, you can control how quickly the fan turns. Randy, stop it. That's ridiculous. Randy mixes metaphors. I don't know.
So I guess first we did want to get I didn't know. Thank you, Randy, for showing up. We didn't know you were going to be here today, but it's beautiful. We did actually want to get some sort of, I don't know, a real look at how you guys got into acting, and sort of like what was the inspiration to do that.
Well, Randy's mother was a nun, and he went to catechism classes. And when you go to catechism classes and you profess a belief in some strange creature that lives in the ether above the earth that promises everlasting happiness, then, my friend, then you have to use your imagination, which is the first step in pretenses. And pretenses are important for being an actor. And now, I think everyone's an actor because when you're in school, you're acting like the teacher's pet because you want her to give you a little bit of her sugar that she keeps in the top filing cabinet, sure. Or, you know, maybe you want a certain guy to like you, a girl to like you act a certain way. So, really, everyone's an actor. How's it going, Steve? Good, hey, yeah, it's right. Never been better. Nice to see you. Nice to fell off. Yeah, he just got, and he won't give him back. He wouldn't give him back his lawnmower. Yeah. But he said, hey, I'm not telling you, all sales have never been better. No, best year of my life. Best year. The wife is great. I heard that, your wife dumped you and your kids said that you're a drug dealer and you're just an it. No, but you wanted to cash? I'll give you Santa Claus. Oh, yes, do you believe in Santa Claus? Yeah, like those guys. I have a beard on. Yeah, Easter Bunny. I hump the Easter Bunny. Yeah, and so did the Energizer batteries. They hump them every day. So, did we answer your question, Dustin?
Yeah, I think that about sums it up.
Oh, man.
I went to University of Guelph in 1968, and as an elective course, I took a drama course. And for the first time in my life, somebody said, hey, Johnny, good job. And I went, what? And they said, yeah, you played Shylock really well. We're going to offer you a course. You can be an apprentice at Stratford. Whoa, that's really incredible. So I go back to Nova Scotia, and I opened my own theater in 1970, and it's a success. And then in 1980, I opened my own casting company, and the movies come to town. And there's fucking Mike Clattenburg, and he's doing the Trailer Park Boys. Woo-hoo-hoo. If you build it, they will come, my boys.
Yeah, in all seriousness, John, you are amazing as an actor. The Jim Lahey character is one of the best I've seen on television. The relationship, even between you two, is phenomenal, in my opinion. I think
it's a challenged relationship. You ever live with an alcoholic buddy? They shit the bed. Here's the thing. My life, my trailer park life, which is a construct, some kind of conceit, it matches perfectly the present zeitgeist. And trailer park, as a virus is circumnavigating the world. Viruses don't get circumcised, Mr. Lahey. The thing is that Lahey has taken on a kind of personality of his own, and he is a real shit weasel. And I don't drink, and Lahey drinks, and Lahey likes to get drunk and play sex games with Randy. And I've never really had a relationship with another male. Not that I'm against it, but I'm just saying that there's so many things about Lahey that aren't true about me, and so I just get to play. And acting is make-believe, and we're having a great time.
So then it seems like, is a lot of this stuff kind of off the cuff when you guys are shooting Trailer Park Boys? Is it mostly improv, or how much of it is scripted?
Very little improv. I mean, when you're shooting 12 hours a day, you got 3 cameras rolling and a whole, the whole production team, everything from wardrobe and props and carpenters to makeup and hair and you got your director, your assistant director, and you got your script assistant, you got all kinds of people that are hanging on you. You can't be frigging around and pretending that you can ad-lib something that's going to have any balls to it. It's scripted, and then it's not only is it scripted, it's double scripted, and they rewrite it, and then we rehearse it, and then we shoot it. And there's very little room for, there's some things like Toda So and Noam Sayin, and does the Tin Man have a sheet metal cock, and stuff like that comes out of rehearsals. But basically, when the camera's rolling, there's hardly any ad-libbing.
And you mentioned kind of the big production that Trailer Park Boys has become now. Are you surprised at how it's kind of become, as big as it has over the years from when you guys started?
Well, Angelina Jolie.
Oh, there you go.
I'm surprised how big her lips are.
Oh.
They have a special camera.
She got lip implants.
Did she?
And breast implants.
I think it's silly that women, they call men misogynistic,
She got eyebrow implants.
Because why do women feel that they have to make themselves beautiful for men when they know in their heart of hearts, if they just kind of just relax a little bit, they're perfect the way they are.
All they have to really learn to do is cook.
No, Randy, Randy, that's chauvinist.
No, it's not.
Bordering on.
If you are a good cook, then you're sexy as hell. But if you don't know how to cook, I don't care if you're a man or a woman, or you could even be a monkey. You're ugly. You can't,
Randy.
eating is the slice of life. You know what they say? A slice of pie?
Yeah.
I say, eat it. And they say a slice of cake, I say, eat it.
Randy.
And they say, a vag pie, that's talking something different. I've never heard of the vag fruit. Okay, I've heard of peach pie. I've heard of pumpkin pie.
That's enough.
Even custard pie.
Randy.
And lemon meringue is made.
Randy!
The meringue's made of eggs. And they cook it. And if you don't know how to cook, you are an ugly, ugly human.
Okay, so we've established that Randy doesn't really understand the sexual nature of life.
I saw the nature of things. You were about with David Suzuki?
Yeah.
And he told me that Kawasaki and Honda make a good product.
No, he didn't do that. So today, they announced the best car of the year, Volkswagen Golf, and it beat out the BMW, and what was the other one that beat out? I forget.
Lada.
No, Lada. Yeah, right. Okay. So we're gonna just fill you in on the news of the world right now, okay?
Okay.
Sounds good.
Up for that, Dusty?
We are, we're ready to go.
Okay, the boys are going on tour. Booley and Chicky and Bubbles are going on tour in February. Ricky and Bubbles. Chicky, okay. Randy and I are doing Hamilton tonight, and then tomorrow we're doing Lindsay, and then we're going home for a couple of days, and then we're coming back, and we're doing some more dates around Ontario, here, there, and everywhere. And then we're going home, and then we're going back out to Alberta, and we're going to drive over the mountains in the winter because we love doing it. And in March, I do another series called Forgive Me, which is on Super Channel, and I play a priest. And then we're going to do Season 10, Trailer Park Boys, which is going to be as good as Season 9, I hope, which is, like, people who really like Season 8 because it kind of captured the old flavor, and it still had that new feel to it. Well, guess what? MSG Season 9 is a winner, my friends, on Netflix. And anyone out there who wants to tune into 8.5, that's we're shooting some of that next week when we go home for a couple days, and it's in between season 8 and 9, but you have to belong to Swearnet to get it. And what we're trying to do is set up our own television channel, and it's called Swearnet, and it's going to be 24 hours a day news and stuff. Right now, Jim Lahey liquor stories is gone viral, so that'll put you in your pipe and smoke it.
Yeah, I've seen some of that, and that's really kind of innovative stuff going on there as well. Completely, I mean, some of it very in the same vein as Trailer Park Boys, sort of, but totally different.
The same vein, but different. Yeah, it's because it's the same people, you know, the same lifeblood through it. So I guess about it.
I've been to Maine.
Have you guys?
Maine's got good skiing. Nice town. Nice place in Maine.
Have you guys heard of the Dictionary?
Once or twice.
Tom
Tell
has,
us.
yeah.
It's a hardcover book that I wrote, and we sold over 2,000 copies. You can go to dickshitnary.com, and if you don't believe me, take out your little cell phones right now and look up the Los Angeles Book Review, the Dictionary, and it'll blow your mind. It says this reviewer says it belongs in the pantheon of scatological humor.
I believe it.
Excellent.
No, it gives Latin translations, little poems, talks about shit weasels, shit monkeys, shitology, shit plasmology, anything that you want to know. This little book, this Dictionary, will fill you in.
Oh,
You
man.
don't believe me?
No, I
Check it out.
want to buy it right now.
Google it, man.
I will. I'm doing it.
I sold one the other night. I put it out for auction when we were up at, where were we? Durham College. I said, how much do I bid for this dictionary? How much am I bidding? Some guy said, $100. So I sold it to him.
Wow.
But you can get it for $20 online plus shipping. You can. But I told him that. And he said, no, I want to buy it. So there you go. It's the most amazing book. I mean, you can go to, oh, yeah. I'll tell you another thing you can do, my friends.
Upsize your combos. If you're asked, get upsized because you might die tomorrow, so you might as well die full.
Yeah, that's true. You know, there's Canadian Screen Awards or whatever being awarded right now, and we've had so many people nominated from Nova Scotia for everything from Mr. D to, name some other ones, Randy, a whole bunch of movies. We're Hollywood East out there, and it's really exciting to be part of this burgeoning film scene in Nova Scotia. I mean, have you guys heard of Haven?
Yeah, that's the other show that you're on, right?
It's a sci-fi show. We just finished 5 seasons. William Shatner joined us for this last season. It's really hot. I mean, it's shown in 110 countries all over the world.
Yeah, it's definitely it's cool that you're able to have both successful shows going on at the same time.
Yeah, it's like a blessing indeed. I mean, I am the luckiest shit weasel in the world.
Well, and you have an audio CD that was recently put out too. Is that right?
Yeah, 2 of them, and I'm working on a third, but we're not, it's too much of a pain in the butt to send them out, so, because every time you send something across the border over to London or wherever, to the States, you have to fill out all these forms and stuff, blah, 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 blah. So I'm trying to stick with paper, because with paper, you don't have, like, when you send the book, you just send the book.
Sure.
We're looking to sell 5,000 of them so it can be a Canadian bestseller.
That's 5,000. Well, I'm sure you must be at least close to that by now.
Well, we're ordering 2,500 more next week, so we're going to go.
Well, yeah, awesome, guys. You mentioned the new stuff for Trailer Park Boys, and I've read a few more seasons even coming out after that. So is this something that's going to be on Swearnet only, or is it still on Netflix?
Well, Swearnet is the ages to what it is Ricky and Julian and Bubbles, who's really J.P. Rockwell and Mike Smith. They would like not to be beholden or to have to tell anybody, can't tell them what they can and can't do. And it's not that they're really, rabid radicals. They're not. But they have a sense of humor, and they would like to promulgate that. And so they need their own network to be able to do and say anything they want.
Yeah, so is that, are you hoping to maybe branch out and have that on actual television, or is that just a website for now?
It's a television channel. It's called.
It's an internet-based
Okay.
channel, yeah.
And you
With
pay-
different shows.
And you pay like $4 or $5 a month to be subscribers. And
I mean, Netflix has got the rights to Trailer Park Boys episodes and movie franchise worldwide. But then on Swearnet, they put up some in-between season coverage of what happens in between seasons.
and we got Corey, who's doing the most amazing preacher shit on that. I can't tell you what he says because it wouldn't go well on your station. You'd have to bleep it out. But
I do extreme weather on swearnet.com, and I curse quite a bit to do the weather.
yeah, I'm trying to talk them into not having to swear and everything. So the liquor stories, there's not a lot of swearing, but they also want to do shit scroungers, where Jim Lahey goes around and there's a whole bunch of programs now.
I'd like to do a show, Flaming Shitbags.
Yeah, tell
You
them.
throw shitbags, like you could light them on fire at somebody's office.
Yeah.
And then you set off the sprinklers in the whole building, and then no one would see me lighting the shitbag.
Randy, what do you say?
Actually, we could do a show called Bottle Kids and just have them run around, glass bottles, chuck them in the people.
That's really amazing that we haven't gotten sued for that.
What if you had bottle kids throwing shit bags?
Yeah, they'd be
That'd-
shitbags.
This is amazing.
Never ever stomp on a flaming shitbag because the flames make the shit mushier than it normally is. Like if it was a solid shit that's frozen, you light it on fire for 30 seconds, it gets steamy and mushy, and then you stomp on it and it gets in the treads of your shoes. And the only way to get it out is if you use like a nail to get at it, or your shoes will get ruined. Now, if someone pisses in your shoes,
Randy.
Ricky's pissed. He pissed in my shoes, and I used vinegar, and what else did I use? The tomato juice. It was bullshit, Mr. Lahey.
You wrecked our fingernail brush, Randy. And
You just don't do that type of thing.
I know.
You just gotta buy new shoes.
Yeah, you just turn the shower on and lie on your back and stick your feet in the air and watch
Mr. Lahey
the
pissed on the mattress the other day.
Randy,
It's stained. It's stained forever. You can't get rid of that
Randy,
type of a piss.
stop it. I don't just talk about you and your hairy ass.
He's straight on his back, and he's like, Randy, look at this, it's a fountain. And I said, no, it's not, Mr. Lahey, you're just seeing. And it went up like an arm. It reached at least 3 feet. And then I was like, Mr. Lahey, look, what can you do? That was the liquor doing something there, Mr. Lahey.
It's like,
Okay, we're pandering to the lowest common denominator here.
it's like a Lahey fountain over there.
Yeah.
Man.
Actually, we should get the urges. I would have went on the other side.
Yeah, that's what
Oh.
Okay, I've got a deep philosophical question for you guys. Why can't you buy onion rings at McDonald's?
That's a good question.
Holy.
Yeah, is that? I think you
Yeah,
stumped
give me
us.
the combo.
Have you guys eaten any of those, what is it where we have when they have the incest burger?
A&W's new incest burger in Canada.
It's great.
Yeah, the Uncle Bang the Teen
Burger.
and came up with the incest burger.
Wow.
It's good. You order it with no onions, it comes with extra. And they throw it on the floor, pieces of bun. Sometimes there's a bite taken out of the burger. It's like a mystery burger.
It's like a prize in a cereal box. Maybe you don't know what you're gonna get.
Don't know, and you don't know. They give you directions on how to put it together, and it never seems to work.
Is that your favorite place to get cheeseburgers, Randy?
A&W is a good one. I like it because you go ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. The root beer is very good, and they give you a frosted mug, and there's no growth hormones in their meat, and no antibiotics, and there's a burger for the whole family, but just stay away from the incest one because it's a little bit bad.
I like the Buddy Burger. $1.75, lots of onions. Tastes just like the old 25-cent Rink Burger.
Rink burger.
Remember you used to go to the Rink and get a 25-cent burger and 15-cent fries?
15 cents.
I remember the old days.
Those were the good old days, weren't they? I don't
Let's
remember.
talk
those
about
days.
gasoline prices now. Why the heck they're back down to where they were about 10 years ago?
It's because most people have switched to electric cars now.
No, it isn't. And the problem here is that the whole world is being manipulated by Cool Hand Luke. You know, the great green pickleback behind the screen. And the hand of the wiggle-wagger is making the world dance to the tunes of different shit weasels, Randers. I like that type of music that goes blam, 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 blam. What's that, Randy?
I don't know, but it's like they with King Cobras dance to it.
Cool Hand Luke is an Arab?
They live in a basket. A basket of snakes.
Oh,
Okay.
my God. This is the greatest interview we've had on the show, boys. I just want to tell you that. This has been amazing.
Well, God talked to Moses and said, Moses, go in front of the Pharaoh and have your brother Aaron throw down his cane, his staff in front of the Pharaoh. And so Moses did. And Aaron threw his staff down and it turned into a snake. But the Pharaoh said, oh, yeah, watch this. Hey, guys, he had some guys too. Hey, guys, throw down your canes. And they threw down their canes, and they turned to snakes too. But Moses' brother Aaron's cane turned into a snake, ate all the other snakes. And if you believe in that, you should be a good Christian.
It's true. And you know what? The mongoose eats snakes. So if you got a snake problem, just get a mongoose family to move in because he will come out at night. There's a storybook about the mongoose, and he eats the snake, and the family's safe, and the little baby goes, goo, 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 ee, ee.
Okay, Randy. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you, Mr. Lahey.
You're wonderful, Randy.
I like mongoose.
I love Randy.
It's not a goose either. It's an animal.
But
It's got 4 legs. It doesn't have wings. Gooses have wings. And they go, and they poop. A big poop. Have you ever seen a goose poop on a wharf? It's a big old poop. It'll rot right through your paint. Mongoose. Mongoose is like really, it's kind of like a ferret. But don't get confused with Ferrari.
All right, guys, we got a last couple questions, I guess. Can each of you talk about your favorite time making Trailer Park Boys? Was there any episodes or any story angle that you really enjoyed the most?
This moment now, talking to you, is the highlight of my life.
Wow, there you go.
It's the culminating moment of my life.
I like shooting scenes with Mr. Lahey when we're rolling around in our old cars. It was always lots of fun.
I liked hanging upside down in our car when it flipped over.
That was fun.
That was great.
Yeah.
I do. I love when I can do some stunt stuff because that's when it's really exciting. And once in a while you can get away with it without the first AD saying, you can't do that. Why not? I just did it. Yeah, but you could get hurt. Yeah, but guess what? I don't care if I get hurt. It's fun.
So, John, can I ask then, when you had the whole angle with the Viagra pills, was that a stunt cock then that you were walking around the park with?
No, Mr. Lahey's hung like a water pump. A great piece of wood, but I like real boners, not artificial boners. I like boners made with love, not with blue pills.
Yeah.
Like, that's the way it goes.
Yeah, see, there's another thing I don't have in common with Lahey. I've never needed any kind of additional reinforcement.
I take popsicle sticks and duct tape and put it on my cock.
I've been married for 40 years, and I have 4 wonderful children. And I find Randy greasy and hairy like a chia pet.
I take water and I grow hair. That's what I do. And I like liquor and soft drinks and coffee.
And every week Randy goes to the barber and he has his derriere trimmed.
I do not, but I have gotten my nutsack looked after.
There you go. Well, we hope to
Okay,
see.
so that's the end of our interview, right, boy?
Yeah, I think that we pretty much covered everything there, guys.
I accept the ontological nature of existence.
You guys are good questioners.
You know what ontos means? It means everything. All, ontos.
Ah,
And that's the only way that a progressive citizen in this world should approach existence right now, is to try to take everything into consideration
And to toss off.
and to realize that
what we learn. I like washer toss. That's a fun game.
It's true, Randy.
Yeah, and you don't get hit with the horseshoe.
What we learn is what we believe. So people who believe different stuff from you, that's what they got taught.
Lawn darts are dangerous. They can go right up the eye of your car.
Education is the only way out of this shit abyss, this morass of dueling religions and asshole arms merchants who are selling the world full of drones and death.
There's a new Star Wars coming out, too.
Oh, yeah, can't wait.
Oh my God, that was beautiful.
Awesome. Thanks so much, guys. It's been awesome.
All right, cheers.
All right, have a good one.
Have a good one.